What is up, my people? Third catfish review video of the day. I'm catching up. I got one left to go. I will say this from the last three videos that I've reviewed, it's like they've all been guys who've been catfished. I don't know, like if girls are starting to catch on and realize the shit is not true, but guys are getting catfished a lot more this season. I don't know what's going on. Um, Hot girls will do it to you every time, so that's probably what it is. But let's get into it. So this episode was about Michael and Chanelle. Michael, who like his voice and his face doesn't really add up. Like I saw the picture of him, and I'm like, okay, he's a little nice. Then he started talking, and I was like, nigga, damn, that voice is deep as shit, right? But they talked to him about the girl, and then like they showed pictures of her, and I'm like, as soon as you see that big curly hair, I'm like, no, sorry, bro, I'm sorry, man. Look, personally, you just it ain't happening, right? I'll forgive me, but I'm like on the side of his brother, and they came to his house and they met his brother, and oh man, all I can say about that is DNA is a funny thing. Oh, DNA boy, DNA is amazing. It's weird because like he looks like an old baby man. Like he has like the baby hair. The hair is like real light and like soft looking, and like he's got like an old man face, and like his voice is way different from his brother's. It's weird. DNA is a bitch. Like I would be looking at my brother like, for real? Like for real? You get to look like that and sound like that? I got to look like this? Like I don't know which one the big brother or the little brother, but like just the thought of it, like high school must have been a real bitch for him. Anyway, I'm off topic. The point is, what I've learned from this video is, girls, like I'm 30, and you think it never changes. You think it would change, but like girls are crazy. They're nuts. Girls are crazy. They are. Like they. Here's the thing, and I apologize because I know a lot of girls watch my reviews. Look, you're not all crazy, but a lot of you are. And here's what it is: like girls overanalyze stuff. They try to outthink you to understand where you're coming from, and like guys think like a step ahead sometimes. Most times it's like two steps behind, okay? And girls think like 3, 4, 15 steps ahead. So when you try to go overboard to figure out what a guy might think and what he might do, you end up thinking 30 steps ahead, and this nigga is like thinking about what he ate for dinner last night. So you overanalyze stuff and it just makes you look crazy. And that's what happened with this chick. She was there was no need. Like she turns out she dated this guy. She dated Michael. She dated him in the past when they were in high school. They, whatever. They went their separate ways. They dated for 2 months, but like there was no bad. The breakup wasn't bad. Like there was no bad blood and nothing like that to make her think that she couldn't come to him and say what's up. You know, women are like that. Like she had a baby, so she's probably a little bit heavier than she was back then. But then, like she's like, oh, all these things. So let me just get like a fucking supermodel's pictures and send them to him and start talking to him. Why? I can see if like you had never met this dude before and you know damn well you hideous, right? And that happens. There are hideous people. There's nothing wrong with. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You are what you are. But like when you really, really, like really, really gut wrenchingly ugly and you know it, then and you say, "Oh, I want to catfish somebody because I want a relationship because I don't feel it's gonna happen with this shit. This is not gonna like be conducive to a good relationship off the top because like relationships or at least the beginning of them are based off of what you see. So I get that, right? If you're super hideous and you do that, then like you got a leg to stand on. But like she wasn't an unattractive girl, and like she was attractive enough that he wanted to hit that before when they were in high school they were dating, so he had to have an attraction to her. There's no reason for you to make up a person so that you can speak to him. Speak to him. It doesn't make sense. And I think that's the whole crux of what this episode is. It doesn't make sense. So I'm going to send out a public service announcement to all women. Okay, and this is dangerous ground. As a man, I know this is dangerous ground. And obviously, this is not towards all women because there are a lot of smart ass women, a lot of savvy women, a lot of women who know what they're doing. But if you are a young girl and you don't know what you like, if you're a young girl and you're unsure of what you think a person might think of you, so you feel like you need to create a fake person, just take a second and stop. Shit ain't gonna turn out well. Okay, if you're a girl and you dated a guy in the past and you still on him and like he done moved on and shit and you like I need to know who he with and what he doing so I'm gonna create a fake person. So don't don't do it. Just like find a way to fucking move on. Like the uh the one of the oldest sayings in the book is the best way to I'm changing it to dick because I've talked about dick in every episode. I swear to God, I'm not interested in dick. But here's the point. Best way to get over some old dick is to get on some new dick. That's what you gotta do. Get over it. Move on. All right. God damn it. Come on, man. Come on. Chanelle, for real? That's the name you're gonna go with? All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. All the good stuff. I just come on, get your shit together, ladies. I love you. I love all of you, even if you're hideous. I do. Just fix your shit. It's not. It's not worth it. Stop it.